All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us for Sideshow in the Morning. I am your host for today, Kriken, one of the members of Sideshow. As you may notice, I have some empty seats with me up here, and they won't be empty for long because we've got the rest of the boys hiding somewhere in this very room. Yeah. Everyone check under your chairs because we have the man himself, the one that makes everything possible, Mr. Shane Hawk, the man behind the curtain. Come on out. Oh yeah, this is very tight back here.
Hey everyone.
Next up, we have the big red angry man himself, Tomato Gaming. And then, last but not least, appearing in person for the first time with his technically would be his face reveal, we have Bed Bananas. He's cute, isn't he? Yeah. We are Sideshow. Thanks for joining us.
Hello. Wow.
How's everyone doing? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay.
Thanks
I'm
for...
new to this,
Hey,
so-
Fareed.
Hey! Oh my
Wait,
God, you found
Wait,
the
is
camera?
that the camera?
Whoa.
Okay, so
No.
for those that didn't know...
Give it here. We could still get $2,000 from them. Hang on.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, so Steven Septic...
Can we give that to them?
Yeah, let's tweet them and say that we found it, even though it's technically you. You can just bring it up here. We'll just have it on. So Steven Septic apparently at some point, the rest of the Sugar Pine guys lost their $10,000 camera.
Easy. Keep it away.
And we'll be giving it away. Hey,
Yeah.
one of you guys.
And their badges?
And their
How do they lose all these things at once?
Man, they had the
And their
fucking worst
vapes? All right,
thing
so you know
ever.
it's theirs. You know it's theirs.
And their vape.
And a vape?
This is going to sit for the rest of the panel now, just so you know.
We need to move that water
Yeah.
away from
Yeah, don't worry.
No.
We're on top of it.
For those who were at the sending, I already spilled water everywhere. So.
Oh, yeah. The very,
it took
the very
one
first
person for Bed to just spill water everywhere.
Yep.
He
So
just
that
sits
was
back
great.
and just went flying everywhere. And yeah, it was
The thing you gave me is totally
absolutely
fine. Yeah. We were talking about if it wasn't waterproof and how bad and embarrassing that would have been. But luckily,
start.
you thought ahead, so thank you.
nice. Thank you, everybody, for coming
no, you
out
told
so
me.
early, by the way, on this final day.
Yep.
I know it's not easy for a lot of us, especially us included. I don't know. Did anyone here have a wild night last night? Want to raise your hands? Okay, nice. Anyone here that had a wild night and didn't make it? Raise your hands too.
Okay, that was really sad.
Thanks. That fell
Didn't
really
need to-
flat.
You didn't need to do that either.
Actually, well, it's because we were taken out by a couch. Guys last night.
They actually tried to ruin the panel.
They were actively trying to sabotage us.
Yeah.
We were like out, and we were like, all right, we're gonna be back by like midnight because we have an early panel. And James was like, all right, sounds good. And then Alex was like, eyes lit up, and he was like, no. And he grabbed us and forced us to come out to 6th Street, and he like gave us, it was like between Bruce, Brett, and Alex, they gave us like 4 shots in a row, and we were trying to actively walk away from them, and they were finding us and sending the shots
They
our
were
way.
cutting us off.
This was about 7 hours ago, so
Yeah,
still pretty fresh.
yeah. I'm pretty impressed we actually got it.
Yeah.
there.
And
I
I,
mean,
wouldn't
like-
say it was couch up. I'd say it was Alex.
Yeah, it wasn't.
James
all
was
cut.
like, "You need to get out of here. Like this isn't a
he
good
was like,
idea."
run, and then we started running in Alex's eyes. With
Yeah,
the dart over
we
it.
turn an alleyway and
Yeah.
he'd be there in the middle. More fucking shots.
Whenever we turned, he was there.
That was terrifying. It was a good time though.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did it. Anyway, so we got some stuff planned for today. We're just gonna, chat a little bit. We got some videos prepared for those of you that want to see a sneak peek of some stuff coming up. And then we're gonna play a game and have some role play fun with it because that's what we do,
That's right. That's right. Ben and I both actually made things for the first time in a long time.
ever.
We'll show them.
Speaking
Not
of
right
which,
now.
let's show them.
Oh, we're gonna
We
show
will
them.
show
I
you
thought,
guys.
I thought we were
Let's
gonna
do
kill
it.
a little more time before we did that.
I mean, would you like to kill more time?
we can kill. How much time has it taken? We've only been out here for like 2 minutes.
We have a long panel, right?
20 minutes.
We have a long panel. We got a lot of stuff we could do. So
Well,
this is our first panel. I don't know if you can notice, by the way.
Yeah.
We're figuring this out as we go.
We've been so terrified of like tech problems and all that shit that really the only priority with setting this up was as long as the bar's set low enough that we can't fuck anything up. Like that's a pretty safe bet. Like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, if you watch any of our streams, you know this like technical issues and just fucking things up is like the whole shtick. So I think if things are going smoothly, we'll just pour water on the PC by the end of the stream, just to make sure it's like on brand.
Yeah.
It's also his computer, so he's not happy about this joke
Yeah.
because he knows I'll do it.
I mean, like, no, I also thought for a second, would I be able to replace this computer if I poured water all over my fucking...
You would do it yourself.
I mean,
this is the guy that sprayed Raid in his face when he was pretending to like put on sunscreen during the Star Trek
yeah,
stream.
that was a bad fucking call. I think that I'm actually dying. Like, the more I... Because I've definitely...
I've not heard that story.
I mean, I've had that fucking Raid can from full to now empty in my office, and all of it has been distributed somewhere in there. And I've been told by multiple people that I'm not supposed to use it inside. But, like...
Especially where you're working like all day.
I have to fight off, like, I got a kill count. Like, there's so many, like, fucking monsters that get into my room. I need to have something. And, like...
Well, tell them why. You live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. There are bears.
Why don't we start at the beginning? Yeah.
I will, at least once every couple of months, you'll hear, like, this, like this rabbit. And you can then hear about 30 not hyenas, fucking...
He's in the savannah, guys. He traveled a long way to come
like
here.
coyotes just like going after them, and they'll be like tearing around my yard, and that's my sign that I have to stay inside. I can't.
Yeah, you can hear it over the mic sometimes, just this high-pitched screech and then just murder. You hear just murder.
So
There has been like 3 animal encounters like when I've been in calls with him before.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
we have like a bird bath outside of my place, like right outside my office, and like I don't know how
Is that James from
that-
Cow Chop?
right there.
Yeah, we were just saying that. There's no way any of them made it, but I guess James is a better
He
friend than
stuck
Alex.
to his
So.
fucking word.
Yeah, screw you, Alex.
Just tried
You
to ruin our
just
fucking
ruined us and
panel
didn't show up.
dicked.
Yeah, we'll give him shit for later. It's all right. So tell him the bird bath story. That's a good one.
Yeah, bears like to drink from bird baths, apparently, because in the middle of a recording, I turned to my left to find a fully grown fucking black bear about 5 feet from me, technically. So that was... I've had a lot of those encounters. You don't get anything out
In Los Angeles, no.
aside from like your fucking breaker melting.
Yeah, when the heat wave hit, I was streaming, and then suddenly the power went out, and you could hear just echoing around my apartment complex, just people screaming like "ah!" And I just lay in my bed for like an hour as this like sweat was pouring off me. It was absolute hell. But
Yeah.
that's
been,
the
like-
worst story I got. Honestly, LA's not that bad.
You want to talk about how bad your life is?
Mine's fine. I live pretty boringly, so compared to you guys, I'm just like in an apartment, you know.
You have a
in
cute
the
dog.
locale. Yeah. I have a dog. We're thinking about playing some of those videos.
Let's hear it for
Thank you,
dogs.
guys. I don't do much though, you know. It's like I come here and then this is like my getaway, you know.
This is how he lives. He
Yeah.
lives for these.
Just
How about you, Shane? What's your life
Sound
like?
off, Shane.
I'm always happy. I mean,
He is. It's
Nothing gets
actually
me down.
disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can attest. Just like whenever we go out on these trips, Shane's just always smiling. He had 15 drinks last night, and he kept just smiling and telling everyone, "I had 15 drinks, and I'm fine."
I don't feel it.
no, I felt that.
Yeah, I think that's enough. I think we've killed enough time now that we can
Sure.
feel
The
confident. that we can-
pleasantries are out of the way. We all know
let's
each
open
other.
with your
Yes.
video.
Huh?
Let's open with your video.
Yeah, I mean for sure because you're gonna make me look fucking stupid if like I follow yours. So yeah, for those who don't know, I make videos every fucking 8 months. I mean, sometimes it just fucking takes a while. I've been working on a Little Big Planet one, actually. Like, you guys know Little Big Planet? Yeah. don't go there anymore. The majority of the stuff that I'm about to show you was all captured from like deliberately the newest levels made in like the last month. Like I would go on day in, day out just checking what like the newest trash was. And I mean, like, you'll see for yourself here. I went in with Dave, if anyone knows Dave from the streams and et ceteras. He and I found some garbage. So,
Well, you want to tell them about the trouble you have uploading this and how it's taken you weeks?
Oh yeah. YouTube doesn't want me to show this fucking video, guys. Dang.
Dang. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Speaks
There's
for
not
itself.
much to say. I mean, I guess there is actually. It's been a fucking awesome journey making that video. It's taken me a bit too long, but I think it's going to come out to like 40 minutes. So I think for 2 months, you know, that's kind of like if you break it up into 10-minute videos, it's like once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, Bed's
So-
an artiste, if you guys haven't realized already. So, it's crazy the stuff he puts out, and we're all very proud of him.
Yeah, and special thank you to, Charboard, Cosmic, and Buck, who really killed it for that fucking trailer, singing the lullaby. He got that on, like, the first take. I'm like, just sing something. And that's what came out. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I based, like, the whole trailer around just that opening chorus. But that's, like, only the tip of the iceberg with how crazy I think it gets. Like, it started off as a kind of like a parody of ghost shows, but now it's just, like, pure survival horror. And it's like a roller coaster. Like, we just crammed as much as we could. Like, we should do this, we should do this, we should do this. And it's just, I'm super excited about it.
Do you want to speak a little bit? I don't know if you want to, like, not spoil anything, but obviously we see, like, the silhouette of Godzilla there and a bunch of other, like, famous villains and just crazy shit. Is there, like, a logic behind who you pick to be, the antagonist of this stuff? Or you just look for the best models in Gary's mod?
So, like, it is the Gmod Paranormal, so I literally, like, base it in Gary's mod. It's not trying to be, like, real life. It's, like, on a Gary's mod server. So those, like, add-ons are, like, actually people, like, whatever could be in Gary's mod, which is, like, a cesspool of, like, a whole bunch of stuff, like Garfield models that look like that.
There's a theme here of the games we play. I'm realizing we just only play cesspool games.
Just trash.
Yeah, and there's, like, a background story of, like, why the things are happening. They aren't ghosts and stuff like that. And it's just kind of in the background a little bit. Like, the main story is escaping and stuff like that. But, yeah.
Yeah, we're all very excited.
Yeah.
Shane, what have you been working on?
Shane, pull out the 18 videos we told you to make for this.
I didn't make anything.
Shane does 3 videos a week. Okay, I think
I need a break.
Yeah, we were on vacation. What do you want?
I mean, we could run like Sugar Pine 7's new video,
Oh
probably.
yeah, because we got like 4 hours of footage.
Yeah,
I'm
we
still
got-
pretty
play their videos.
psyched about that. That's, like,
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It's like $2,500
Yeah,
that
it's-
Free just gave us. Thank you, buddy.
are you going to let us?
You're gonna let us? So Shane said no.
They're not going to let us leave with that fucking camera.
All right, well we can move on to the next portion of the
We
panel. if you
should
guys
film
want.
with it right now so they can put it in their vlog.
They put on their. I don't know how to work this thing. It's like $10,000 camera.
We're going to fucking delete everything, and then they're going to kill
Yeah.
us. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that thing. So we have another section of the panel which we brainstormed pretty last minute, but I think would be pretty fun. Of course, played a lot of co-op games together. One of which we haven't had a chance to play because it's local is Crawl. I don't know if you guys know what Crawl is. Anyone here? Okay, yeah, a couple thumbs up. Crawl is essentially a dungeon crawler where one person is the adventurer that's trying to get through a bunch of like procedurally generated dungeons, and the rest of the players play as ghosts who can possess monsters within the world and try to kill them. And so we're going to play this together, where we're all taking turns. We're probably playing the adventurers and the ghosts. But the trick is, we've got a bag of props here, costumes, and what we're thinking is, whenever we get to a checkpoint, we're going to call on one of you in the audience, come up here, pick the costumes, and you're going to give it to the adventurer, and they've got to role play as whatever you pick. So it's going to be like a round robin improvised terrible roleplay session that we've not tested, so oh boy. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, this is going to be a fucking mess, guys. can share.
All right, so let's load in the game first, then we'll do the first. I'm Tom. Sure. Oh boy. Yeah, we set this up ahead of time, and then we moved over.
You just took my name like I was gonna be the red one.
Yeah, he's Tom. Oh, there we go. I guess I'm right now.
Okay, so we've actually never really played this either. I can vouch for it as a
I played
game.
it before.
I can vouch for it as a game. It's a game. We're
It is a game.
gonna see
We
how it goes.
tested it. All right.
So essentially, for those that aren't aware, like the actual concept of the game is that everyone spawns as people, fight to the death, and then the 3 people that die fighting to the death, they become ghosts, and their job is to essentially possess things in the environment to kill the surviving hero character, whose job it is to escape. If you kill the hero, you become the next hero, and everyone else is ghosts. They're trying to kill the guy, whoever escapes. I don't want to be fucking Goloth, man.
What's wrong with Goloth?
I'm gonna be Teok.
Yuck. All right, let's roll. All right, so to begin with, we have to, I think, fight to the death to see who is the first adventurer, and then from there, the role play begins. Oh boy.
Shall we?
Let's shall.
The evil of men manifested in these halls and tore away any good in them, leaving nothing but base animal hatred.
Okay, I'm on the left. Bottom. Oh my god.
I didn't even know what I was doing. There's no time.
Ben's dead. No.
What's it gonna be?
How do I fight? Okay.
And with an end to the savagery,
All
the
right.
door clicks open.
So now I think we pick the first audience member. Don't kill me yet, please. Shane, would you like to pick the first person in the audience to come up and they pick it from our costume bag?
And you.
This is because you said I love you, Shane. Yeah.
That's panda.
Very easy.
You can't.
Yeah, this bag right here.
Nice. All right.
Don't tell me while I'm. Okay, you're just throwing barrels at me.
Hit him again.
I don't know how to do this.
You possess objects. Lost them by direction.
We're running out of garbage.
This is like hard mode already.
They can hear you.
Better go.
Yeah, Craig, and there's a slime you have to kill now because you're taking so much time. The slime is starting to appear. So. Yeah. No, you get one right around there. You got him. You got him.
All right, where's the door?
Right there. Right.
Where's gonna go to?
Man, you gotta keep going. I know you're blind right now. I'm gonna do your favorite. I think you have to pull a lever. Oh, there is a rat.
That's me.
No. You know. Oh, the door's open. I think that's right. It's neat.
Alright. Get a new costume. Is that you?
I think we paused.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
probably cool. This was a mistake, yeah. No.
Give me something easy, please. Like a shirt.
That's just Tomato's normal voice. These are all masks. There's no eye holes here. came straight from the achievement hunter offices, so I don't know what they're into. But yeah. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Yeah, don't worry. We'll get him so fast. Good roleplay. Good roleplay.
No, that's the snow. That's snow. That's snow.
All right. A little gnome. Ow! Wait.
There is no room where I can fucking up. Throwing the rock on me.
You're like a spinning mushroom.
Are you a rat? Yeah. You're the only reason this fucking mess is in the back.
Oh, I hit him with a chair.
Oh! No, I can't do
I like don't want to come because I don't know where to the back. Oh! What do you mean? I'm not gonna wear that dog mask the entire time. Look, we didn't establish these rules ahead of time.
Bed's making up bullshit. So we're gonna put this back.
Yes. I mean, we're all just, I don't know. We'll make this as we go, man. All right, let's get someone else to pick the costume for bed. Pick bed. Who's gonna be the nicest to you? You guys. All right.
The next one's just gonna actually be a pile of rocks you're gonna have to carry around.
Oh, yeah. All right, get on that. All right, we have a custom-made jacket from the foundation of SCP. That's what the scientists sound like, I guess.
Well, it's gonna be a trophy.
Well, I'm so loud. I'm gonna hide behind this desk.
It's sort of like that grimy stuff you do and just always fucking kills everyone. Or you can just hang out and play games. You know, I didn't go in there. I'm just doing bullshit. Get on my face.
Who's that? Who's the guy in the pentagram?
Lee, you can go.
Oh my god, I'm trying to figure out how to play.
Just do your like the Timmy voice now. Classic nerd. Everyone loves that, right? Yeah, yeah. Is it downstairs? Oh damn! Good lord! I'm gonna upgrade my gnome. Wow, this is cool. I've never played this.
What is happening?
For those of you who don't understand, while you're doing shit as ghosts, you get points that build up towards making more powerful dickheads to kill the actual human guy. That's what we're seeing now. This is Super Rat on Crichton's right there. Oh no, that's what Bed's on. Bed just got Rat with a sword. We're down to ready, back, ready.
This is a cool game. We should do more of these.
Yeah. We should do it without handicapping ourselves with a bunch of random, like, bullshit.
Not me. Someone. Oh, you hit combat kill.
Bed was just bleeding.
You're bleeding real bad, buddy.
Yeah, you gotta.
Just let us kill you.
Let's put you down. Hey,
How many slime?
Too
Stop reading the
late.
book. Go up the stairs.
you have to kill the
You're
slime.
gonna die from the slap. And I got him. Alright. It's ours now. No, it's ours now. Sorry. Yeah.
Dog.
You would do the dog mask, the one you can't see out. He did. All right, who's next? Who got that? You. It's me. Yeah.
Oh.
Counts you. I have a feeling. Why do we have so many masks?
Where did that even come from? I don't.
Hello. Let's play some crowd. Oh yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. Yeah, let's play some crowd. Oh yeah, what's that? Oh, I think sacrificed myself.
We made it to like mid-state. Keep in mind, you are also buying stuff for all of us. So we get you. We get that.
All my money. Yo. You know more about the game than me.
What the fuck?
I'm out of money. I'm down to get some more money. That's not fair.
Need a couple of lines. I'm actually that dog.
Good way, Jamie. Believe me. My secret. Alright, get back here. Come back here.
Keep running around. Keep it going.
Keep running around. Woo! Yeah. Yeah, eyeball. What the hell? Is this hurting? Yeah. Okay, I just have an eyeball now. Alright, where do I go? There's a tassel on my face and I don't know how to get rid of it. Oh, shit, I got the skeleton.
That's impressive. I need that.
See? I'm still on fire.
Is this?
I did it. Oh,
No. If you went through there, you'd be done.
All right. Well, I'm
That's
gonna keep going, then.
that's the end. Which means this is the end.
Oh. Hey, baby! It's Shane time. Alright. Alright. Who's next? Shane, you pick someone. Do like maybe 15 more minutes of this, and then we'll do Q&A probably for the last bit.
We could make one up if you want.
All right.
Please no.
Let's put it on.
I believe in you, Shane. Shane, your hair's kind of like an afro already. Bob Ross. Shane is basically like gamer Bob Ross, I think. Yeah.
Alright, everybody. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around here. What do I do?
You play the game? Have you been playing it this whole time?
I can't see a thing.
Oh my God, he's all the way over there.
It's a miracle I killed you.
Oh my God. Okay,
This is gonna be a short RP, so get it moving.
Alright, everybody. So where the fuck do I go now, though? Oh, I see it. Yeah, there's a happy little face over there.
That'll take you to a shop.
All right. All right.
Grab some gold. You can.
Give me some suggestions. I can't read this. Say
That-
yes or no.
Mystic dagger.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
hearing a yes. There you go.
No one knew any of the other options. That was just.
Well, that's the choice.
That was
now.
just bullshit.
They say yes, I do.
You just did a wish. You got nothing. You keep spending money on it.
Really?
Just keep throwing away your money.
I feel like this is not a good idea.
Yeah, no, this isn't a good idea for the panel either. But you can keep on hanging out as well if you want.
Down? No. No. Oh God, you're fucking me up.
Bob Ross would not say that.
Yes, he would. Which one's me at this point?
That's. Right, folks.
Can I just keep it on? It's comfortable.
You can keep it on, sure.
Okay.
All right. You want to pick the next one?
Yeah, sure. Well, this is actually a lot of pressure. James, you want to pick for me?
All right, hold on. Okay, you're right there.
Yes, you.
You're right there.
Right in the front. Here.
Chad hair. Let's hear your Chad. I've never heard Tomato try Chad before. He's got to lose the glass.
Man, this fits good.
I'm taking that home with me, though. Don't worry. I need that.
Yeah, no problem, Cracker. No problem.
This is like. This is like Elvis.
All right,
Look at
let's,
her
let's get let's play on the wing. That's some spiders and flies. Where am I? This is a small little like slugs thing I gotta be worried about right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get on the shop now. I've been amassing a large fortune. 85. That's actually not a lot of money. Okay, I can work with this. I sort of lost track.
It's getting southern now. Like a nice southern film.
Howdy do there, slime man. Go ahead on.
This is so confusing.
We've been running around in circles for a while now. I'm gonna go ahead and progress. Is this what level are any of this?
I'm a level 4, you're level 5.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead
You
and
and your voice.
you're gonna go ahead and
Hey.
you're gonna match me. My voice.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
That's a little insulting, given that this is not an RP. And this is there'd be a little bit of a.
I have an issue where whenever I hear a strong accent, I try to match it subconsciously, and it
Yeah,
can get me in the hot water.
yeah. Well, it's getting you in hot water right now. Man, I must look like a fucking disgusting animal with this. I don't feel like this is working. Gotta keep an eye out for the giant slug shark. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a move on. Got myself some juice. Still not level 10. I don't know why I thought I suddenly got 18 levels, but is that a whole wizard? Is that?
No, it's half.
Yeah, I ain't worrying at all. I can't hit him. He's quicker than me, but yeah.
Running circles.
I don't know what I did to deserve that, but now there's slime. Alrighty. And this is the end. Old whatever this was. That's the giant snake slug I was oh!
Bring it on.
Alrighty,
Next.
alrighty.
Blue shirt right there. Anybody running low on costume?
We cobbled this idea together in like 2 weeks ago. So I mean,
That's good news.
They're all mad. What is this even?
Make it work.
Make it work.
can you see through that?
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, no, I can't.
Well, crank it.
No. Oh, it's the way out. Ooh. The
No.
gold.
There's a small rat by you.
Ow. Get away from me.
You just gotta hit the rat.
I see the rat. Ooh. Do I have enough food? How much food do I have?
You have 56 moony.
What can I afford?
You couldn't buy the.
Alright.
You can get some of that.
What does it do?
While standing in blood, fire, magic. You move so I can't.
How do I get this one?
You just got like an animal leg. That's not.
It doesn't do anything.
I don't think it did anything.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a dragon.
Dragon?
That's a dragon. Or like a small wyvern. You're winning. I think.
Oh.
No, you're losing.
Oh.
Are you? Wow, this isn't looking good.
I'm too impressed with myself.
Now you're gonna want to watch out for the one more slime.
Yeah. It's too small. Slime's getting the color of the map.
Slime, move towards the fucking barrels. We'll give you cover.
Where is he?
He's hiding in the corner by the barrel.
Yeah. You get it?
You did it.
Oh, okay. We can go before you stop it.
Well, now you've got a slime.
That is really hard by the way. It's too small.
Yeah. Try that way.
Ow.
That way. The other way. There you go.
Oh, God, oh my
Thank
God.
you, die.
Oh.
What am I?
What are you?
I think I'm a small. Don't kill the fucking slime. I ain't done
Oh.
anything yet.
Oh.
Don't do it. Don't fucking. Wow. Oh. My God. Is it you?
Yeah. All right.
No. You. No. Sit back down.
Yeah, I think we're like on
Go
the
for
final.
like one more rotation, and then we'll probably do some questions.
Yeah.
Maybe we get to the boss. If we can, so let's make this a lightning round bed. You're our champion.
Yeah, that's the edgy hair. We went to has everyone went to Lucy in Disguise in Austin? It's a great costume place. They got wigs and all this stuff. I went there earlier this week, and I loved it. It was so much fun. But Tomato picked this out specifically for his Timmy roleplay.
But you have it backwards.
I think that's definitely
No,
backwards.
it's perfect. It is so good.
Let's see. Full HD. Let's hear it.
What's it?
They're doing enunciate.
I gotta. I'm pulling a blank.
And it's just a long, quiet stare at the character.
I tried to do Alex twice and I couldn't do it. I'm just not feeling it. Yeah.
Jeez, that's
Yeah.
so encouraging.
This thing is pushing itself.
Go left or right.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Oh my god, I can vomit spiders. Ooh. Fast as death. Oh, it's me again. Alright. This is the last one. Let's see. All the way back there on the left. Yeah, see you. Alright, I think Slim Pickens left here, so you have to couple names. Or you can do a mix if you're really feeling.
Just throw everything on him.
Yeah, just pile it on. Chad close.
That might just be fucking groceries. I don't know.
Okay. Alright, well, I don't really. Jason doesn't really talk. What's the jigsaw for?
I want to play Kraken. All of you are going to die. That's fucking awful.
No, he doesn't fucking turn on the camera. He's like, fuck you, you're done. Fuck you, idiot, eat this.
Just like
You can get that spirit bow. It's like a
Ogre sweat.
You could buy the if you want the fucking sweat. That's sort of.
Oh, I'm gonna buy that.
You can afford another. You can get that and the sweat. That's a steal. No, the sweat.
what is that? Is that just
Okay,
Boiling
Kraken.
oil?
So we haven't gone that way yet because it's questioning.
oh,
I think.
that's my fetish discharge.
What?
My fetish discharge.
He drinks all. Wow. You
Level 10, baby.
wait. You're level 10.
Let's see that boss.
Well, I mean, first you have to slay the slime.
All right, come on, please.
Guys, let's work with him. Let's get to the boss here.
Alright.
No.
What's that?
We were gonna go to the next. We were just gonna go to the boss. It's fine. We won't make anything. We'll let him go to it, and then we'll kick him back.
All my people. That's the
All right. So we just gotta find that eldritch circle. No one make anything. All right. Let's do him a solid. Oh, we actually have to die here. This is fair, right? Like,
Thanks, guys.
how is this? I mean, you're not gonna make him past the boss. Oh, here. Yeah.
Oh, baby. Final fight. The worst. Dorak. Who's that? Ooh, is that it?
No.
Oh, who's that? Oh. Oh, thank you.
Wow, look at that.
Happy wizard.
All right, time to die. Let's go.
Oh, God. No, what are you doing?
New. I didn't know this boss.
Right,
All right.
let it discharge.
He's actually kicking his ass.
Come on. Let it discharge.
Is it just the slime? Is that?
Come on. It's not over. It's not over. I gotta get all the meds. Over there. Oh my God. Stop.
Kick his ass.
Ah.
didn't. It's just our... We can get other tries, but this is either we let him win or we no. Don't let him. You're not gonna kill my friends. Keep him in the corner. No!
Good fight. It's a good fight.
We might play this game on stream sometime.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, we can use like Parsec or something.
All right. Well, I think that's it for the gaming portion of the panel. I think we're opening up the Q&A now. If we got time for that, yeah, we got a little bit of time. So I think if people start lining up on a little pink line there, we can probably do maybe two or three questions potentially.
Wait, what is it, 1 or 2?
How we do for our first panel, guys? What do you think?
Thank you, guys.
Cool. We'll have,
Before
like,
we start-
performance review slips outside. You can
Yep.
fill them out, and
Can't leave until you fill them out, actually.
Oh, you're right.
Water.
Quick, the water. Yeah, we break the camera. Is that cool for you? Do we just break the camera? Oh, he's not listening. It's cool. All right. Yeah.
Hello? All right.
Hi there.
So my question is, because you're probably going to be playing this on, the live streams, are you going to continue the RPing on there and letting the audience choose what kind of characters you can do in the Twitch chat?
Well, think about it, I guess.
It's a cool idea. I think we all love like audience engaged stuff with the streams, of course, and finding more ways to get the viewers to like steer the entertainment in some way. So we can try. I don't think any of us would do webcam for that necessarily, but I've actually been amassing a giant closet of costumes over like the last 2 months, just because I want to dress up as characters on stream more. So maybe something like that soon. But yeah, thanks.
Ew. What's the worst case of backseat gaming you've ever experienced?
Civ has gotten grody.
Yeah. Civ breaks friends up. Yeah. We
Yeah.
had some rough times on that. I don't know. I think it was really recently with the Pixelmon stream when it was when we were doing the tournament and I was fighting Sam and I lost to him in the first round. And I immediately see the chat explode with what I should have done. And as someone that actually knows Pokemon pretty well, I was like, half of these aren't even correct. And it just pissed me off so much. I was like, I need to distance myself from this right away. But yeah, it gets pretty grody sometimes. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have any
I don't
examples.
stream, so
I
never have to deal with it.
no one ever sees all of my mistakes because I don't know how to turn my stream on either. So
Yeah.
I'm flawless. I don't fuck up.
How about you, Shane?
No, I mean I know how to play games, so nobody corrects me. So
Damn.
We're gonna have to talk after the panel.
Howdy. Hey, are y'all gonna be doing any work in the Rooster Teeth West offices?
Steve West? What is that?
Which one is that?
Like the LA office?
Oh,
I
like
mean-
with the other like Funhouse and stuff?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to have us out there, I can afford to go myself.
Yeah, I live out there, so I mean, I've done a couple things with them before, but I think we're about due to do another thing soon with all these guys. Hopefully, we can get them out in LA sometime soon and do like
Yeah.
a bunch of couch op thing and a funhouse thing. Now that beds,
Exactly, yeah. I love couch up, so I think we've already kind of talked about it.
yeah. I think a big limitation before was not having bed able to show his face, so it was hard to do like live stuff.
Yeah.
But I think we're moving, towards.
And I'm not too far. Tomatoes across the state. Or not across the country, my
yeah,
bad.
it's a journey for me.
Alrighty, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my question is, are we ever going to see our boy again?
The big bean boy himself. Yes, I'm sure sooner or later. So people always ask what happened to the Bloodborne series. It was a mixture of scheduling because, with Sekiro, like the new Souls-esque game coming out, VOD basically disappeared from the face of the earth. He's just been hardcore, like data mining on that for his channel. And then the other hand, both Bed and VOD had both beaten Bloodborne already, so their characters were already juiced out, and basically in the first stream we're like, oh, this isn't really entertaining because they're just carrying me and I'm not even participating. So we wanted to refactor that, so we felt like we were all playing it, and we didn't really have time to think up a new way of doing it. But there's also Dark Souls Remastered, and we looked at some of the mods that you can get working for Dark Souls, and I think that's been really intriguing, is like how can we remix Dark Souls into like a new system. But Yeah, Edwad's eternally part of me, so he's not going anywhere.
And it's a pain because if we like create new accounts, we have to beat all the bosses again, which was kind of like the problem with our initial playthrough.
Yeah.
That wasn't like streamed like the first season of Edward, pretty much.
So, how's it going, guys? Doing good?
Pretty
All
good, yeah.
So, the first Scooby-Doo movie, like the live-action one, was originally supposed to be like an R-rated teen sex comedy.
No way.
Yeah. So, I was wondering
That explains a lot.
like Problem Solver sort of came from that, or
Solver Squad?
Oh, Solver Squad, my bad. I messed it up.
I don't think we knew that. I wish we knew that going into it. Naturally, I think that's just, there was so much sexual tension in that group anyway. It was about time, like Shaggy and Scooby. And all right, that was too far. Yeah, I don't know. I actually, the entire inspiration and was originally came from Charborg and Zyke, 2 members of the group. That I think I just hit up Zyke one time. I was like, "What are you guys doing tonight?" He's like, "Well, actually, we're gonna go in Gmod and play horror maps only using wheelchairs." And I'm like, "I'm sold. You don't have to say anything else." Like Scooby-Doo wasn't even a part of it. And then we got in. I think we did like a couple maps without Scooby-Doo gang. And then suddenly, like someone spawned as like I don't know, Fred or Shaggy, and we're like, "Oh, what if we were just the mystery gang but also disabled?" And I don't know, the sex RP just kind of comes naturally with us, so that just kind of fell naturally in suit. Yeah. I have anything to add to that? I mean, Bed's always Scooby. And
I mean, they tried to get me to watch this. I know they all went and watched a Scooby movie after that. So
they did?
Yeah.
I wasn't invited to that.
I was. I chose not to.
Neither was I, man. I feel ya.
All right, we got some choice words after this.
So, in you guys' latest Morrowind video, Kraken asked a really good question to Tomato. Do we go Ooper Dune? And I don't think you ever answered it.
Do we go Ooper Dune?
Do we go Ooper Dune?
Man, some of these new age fucking voices you've been doing.
Yeah.
I need like
Bottom of the
6
barrel.
hours to decipher like the fucking Da Vinci Code on this fucking
Twisted mind. Yeah.
This is more of a question for Bed, but especially with your Hitman videos lately, where do you get the inspiration for these? Because they're like, they're not even gaming videos at this point. They're just art. So.
Yeah. I was an art major before I like really got into YouTube, so it's kind of this like a part of like what I like to do. I like to kind of like push a little bit, and with the Hitman stuff, I kind of had like a little bit of a story kind of building up, and it's not like fully developed yet. But I think as like Hitman 2 is coming out, you're gonna like see a lot more of that. In terms of like inspiration, I saw the camera mod that somebody made, and I just went in there, and I'm like, okay. I listen to a ton of music, and that's kind of how I come up with my ideas. Like, it starts with the music, and then I kind of build on top of that. And that's just pretty much how that came about. Yeah.
Sweet.
So I don't know if you guys have ever talked about this on stream or not before, but given, the role play that you guys do, Dungeons, Dragons, and those types of games would be a very good fit. Even if it's not like a long-running campaign, have you guys ever considered doing something like Everyone is John or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we have.
Yeah. It gets messy every time we play.
So we have done a couple campaigns, mostly off-stream, just like with friends. Or not campaigns, more like just sessions, like one-offs. I introduced it to them last TwitchCon, actually. We went, and this was the weirdest, first time experience with D&D, but we went to the Twitch party, which was on the haunted HMS St. Mary or whatever in Long Beach, and we ended up drinking a whole lot. It was like 3 a.m. We come back, and our buddy Brett Ultimus, who's a DM and close friend, was like, "Oh, do you guys just want to try D&D? I'll run off a quick game for you." And so we were lying in bed in a hotel room, passing out, and he was just riffing, and we're just just improvising. I think
you got upset at me.
Did I?
Yeah, because you take D&D seriously. I'm like, the whole point of the game is I'm going to do whatever I want.
He put the quest giver in an oven, and
Yeah, we'd like go downstairs to do the quest, and he'd be like, "I have to go back upstairs." So and then he'd like
We had to
fucking
get rid of
grab like
bodies,
the dog
so-
too and put them in the oven. And
was
Brett would be
messed
like,
up.
"Please, we need to go downstairs," and he's like, "I need to fucking turn the oven on."
Brett was rolling with it. I was like, bed please. It's like 4 a.m. I just want to beat the fucking dragon and get out of here. But no, we've definitely talked about it. There's like a lot of plans. Well, I wish I could go into it more, but there's a lot of things in motion that could turn into a pretty cool campaign in the future. In the short term, I think we could do some one-offs, and we've already done a couple on streams before. But it's definitely something we're interested about. Also, most of our crew, although we're so roleplay heavy, has never played D&D seriously before, which is crazy to me. So I'd love to help be their first experience with it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
So now that Bed has done his face reveal, how long until we see Buck?
Oh.
Can we say that, or does he want to talk about himself?
Oh, well, he hasn't given a date. I think
But
he's
he's-
considering it. You know, he kind of wants to do it in a fun way, but he also kind of just wants to like do it like this, like coming up and not making a big deal about it. You know.
So in a straitjacket.
Yeah.
Buck is the sweetest boy in person, and it's so funny to like between the online persona he plays on his streams and like hanging out with him in person and Discord and stuff. I think it's
Very
gonna be
considerate,
Yeah,
like
he's very
always.
considerate and very
Yep.
sweet. I know we're going to be at a couple other conventions, like PAX West coming up, as well as TwitchCon. Maybe I don't know if he's going to be at TwitchCon, but we're trying to get him out of TwitchCon. So maybe one of those. We'll see. It's totally up to him. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Thanks, guys, for our first panel.
Thanks, everyone.
Before you guys go, I did promise Buck I was gonna take a Snapchat of all you guys saying, "What's up, Buck?" and then send it to him. So if we can do that on 3. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna make him so happy. He got so excited. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a nice rest of RTX.
Yeah, have a cool time, everyone. Thanks for coming by.